I have just been informed that we are going to be ready for the Hotline Miami run by Jackal, so please stand by and we'll be taking you over to that run. And here we go, we are now ready. Jackal, please take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Jackal and this is Hotline. I say I have to give a quick notice that this game features consistent scenes of high-impact violence and flashing backgrounds. So if you're not comfortable with that kind of content, you should probably not watch this. Also, this is a 100% run, so if you for some reason are yet to complete the game and you don't want any spoilers, then also be advised. So I believe we can start right now, and I try to explain the things on the fly. So timer will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so in case if you didn't know what Hotline is, this is as you can see, to the top-down shooter. When the goal is as simple as it gets, like you kill everyone on any given floor, and then you will be able to move forward. And the rules doesn't even change. Like there's some exceptions to that, but not really relevant. So the enemies, there are a lot of them, and driven by primitive AI algorithms. But they react fast, sometimes too fast. So it's crucial to know the game mechanics and things you can allow yourself to do and what's not. So the category we're playing is all masks, which is I think I dropped a few frames there. Is the all masks where are we obligated to complete the game from ng save file, so a user file, and then we have to collect all of the masks. So the first way we collect the masks is, as you can see, this score in yellow. I have to achieve the high score, which is not hard at all, because I will be getting a lot of points from combos. So in speedrun scenarios, it's not really a concern. And also, as you can see, I'm playing the Tony mask, which allows me to kill enemies with this, and also has instant executions. So in general, as far as balance is concerned, then the game is not really well balanced around the masks, because they kind of fall into 3 different categories. There are masks which are stupendously overpowered, like Tony. There are also masks which are not bad, but overrun by better options. And there's a third category in which like 90% options fall. These are totally useless masks, and you shouldn't bother at all. So the second way we collect the masks is to collect them at some levels. As you could see, me doing that on second level, for example. And the third way, to collect the last masks, we have to solve the puzzle. So on each level, I will be collecting the purple square, which is the part of the puzzle. There is each on every single of the 16 levels of our main protagonist. Also, I want to give the notice that there's going to be very loud and obnoxious sounds, so you want to be advised, like turn down your audio or something. Okay, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, I know that it's kind of obnoxious, but at least it's like the only time we're going to hear this thing. So right now I have unlocked the second useful mask in the game, Graham, who allows us to walk 6th part faster, which is like 15%, I believe. And I want to use him right now. For example, I want to intentionally die because as I was picking up the mask, I messed up with the cycle. Nice boss. This specific puzzle is kind of hard to get if you have a crowbar, because you have to like stand exactly on the top of the puzzle to pick it up, and if you don't, you will not pick up the puzzle. And if you have a weapon, then you're probably going to drop this. And if I were to happen to drop crowbar behind that table, then I wouldn't be able to recover it. So I'm going to the servers because here's this man. He probably won't need that mask, but I will. So the reason I have picked up Graham is because he's slightly faster, because I have to walk around the house twice. I mean, you might as well use Tony. It's not really big of a difference, and also it's a safer option, I can imagine. So we're going to another specific level. I want to pick up the Graham again. And this level has a useful mechanic. Not what I meant. Let's try again. Yeah, so if I hack this wall to the right, then waiters, so people with UC, they will not see me, because they are like different objects, so they have different AI logic. As you can see, I think I missed the puzzle piece. I have to play the level again. So yeah, this category is really punishing if you forget anything, because you have to. I mean, the consequences vary across the table. Either you have to like backtrack a specific segment, or just start the level all over again. Let's try again. There was this puzzle piece. There we go. So what to say more? Oh yeah, this game, it has a lot of randomness in it overall. Like, for example, the weapons enemies have a random. The reaction times are random because it's based on cycle. Like every enemy has like their own frame rule, sort of, and the game shakes every 30 frames, every half of a second, if the player is within the line of sight. So it works kind of the way that you can pick out like this, and then hide back again, and the enemy will not see you. That's probably you didn't quote unquote hit the boss. What else? There are also specific enemies. And which have like randomized patterns, like they're referred to as roamers, and they just walk around randomly, and that's of course kind of yucky if you get an unhandy pattern. So right now we have a specific boss fight. Like people, like if you're playing this game normally, then you probably would just like erratically run away from him, which is not the way, because his movement pattern is like entirely dependable on your movement. And I have this cool situation where I get him stuck in the door, and I want him to throw the cleaver at the very specific spot, so I can do this. Okay, so the developers knew when you execute someone in the wall, you can get like temporarily stuck in a wall. So in order to prevent that from happening, they made it so the game saves coordinates as you press space, the execute button, so it will send you back to that position once you're done. But you don't actually need to press space to execute biker. So if you have press space in the elevator, you can and execute him in a very specific spot like I did, and then you can get teleported into the elevator instead if you have pressed the space there beforehand. It looks cool, but it saves 6 seconds. Yeah, it's just only 6 seconds. So we have only like few skips in the game, and those are what I would like to refer to as minor floor skips, because it's not like you're skipping like a hard part of the level. It's almost like you were skipping the walking back and forwards. This was kind of tricky. Yeah, so for example, they have that little thing like picking weapons for walls. It's not like that. So this is like the hardest puzzle piece in the game, because it's located there. And now the SWAT teams would come by, and if I wasn't fast enough, they would just shoot me through the glass. And also I have to be cautious of that laser on the bottom. Cool, I made it. I mean somehow, sometimes, because I'm picking up the mask, I mess up with the cycle, and there would be a chance that I would just get shot, because that's kind of how this works in this specific segment. And that's not normally what I do. Now reverse the puzzle piece. Ah, cool. Yeah, so yeah, this is also RNG, because as you can see, I mean it typically works, but I have to go for a walk-around strat, I guess. I also didn't get the rifle right here, which is not really handy. This is like one of those RNG checks moment. And I also have to go around back and forth like that because yeah, I forgot the mask, I think. Now there's one. Because the gunmen who are stationary, they can't hear enemy. They can hear your bullets.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yep, go on, please.
Yep, we have a $5 donation from Focusite. There's no comment, but they have donated to the Twisted Metal Watch the Original FMV ending incentive. So thank you so much for that. We have $120 out of our $250, so we're almost halfway with that.
Thank you. So this is also kind of cheeky level, because on the first is like because like on the the first floor, there would be a chance that I wouldn't get a rifle and would have to go with a pump gun, which wouldn't be which would be really unhandy. And also, if I wouldn't pick up the puzzle piece on the second floor, then I would have to restart the level all over because I have no option to get back there once I leave. So we have another boss fight, which is not really hard at all. Like, you can just hide behind this couch and these molotovs. They will just get stuck right here, and you can easily avoid them. So in general, this game isn't very punishing if you die, because it's like natural that in any given run you will die like a dozen to dozens of times, and so on, and you won't really end up lose that much time anyway. I mean, for a marathon run at least. So this is a specific level. This is the one when I can't kill anyone and I just have to avoid eye contact with all these people. I have sort of distorted movement here, and if I move too much, I'll get stunned for a short moment. And there's a puzzle piece here. Normally, there on the first floor, there's like keycard segments, but that doesn't activate any triggers, and it doesn't look like anything. So it might as well be ignored.
Someone in the chat is wondering how many hours you have in this game overall.
A lot.
Your demeanor, you seem very calm and collected, even when going through this game at such a ridiculous pace.
I can tell you I have many hours in this game. I won't give you exact number because you'll think I'm probably crazy or something. Anyway, so this is like the hardest level in the game. So you have caps as your enemies, which they are like another different objects, and they AI like vary. Like, for example, these inspectors, I can just walk past through them because they have like a different logic. If you bait them with the gun, they turn into investigating state, and during that investigating state, they cannot attack you. So they won't do anything to you as long as they are indirectly alerted. So yeah, I did this little skip right here by punching this guy through the wall, because his hitbox wasn't like programmed to block your fists. Because the intended way was just to pick up the key from the northwest segment, I believe, and then just go all the way around. And it would also have the trigger when I would have to kill all of the enemies beforehand, before dealing with him. So that's like a cool little thing. And anyone can perform it as long as they are aware something like that exists. So this is like the second hard level in the game. This section is like tricky because, again, there are randomized patterns, and you have to time your melee hits correctly. Unless you have a knife, because the knife is like the only melee weapon in the game. I mean, amongst the ones that enemies normally have, that you don't have to time your hits. Like, you can just hold down the leftmost button, and as long as you aim correctly, you will not die. There was a piece, I forgot to collect it. Okay, so I forgot to mention why in specific we're playing, why the category is called all mask and not 100%. It's because of the something we refer to as score overflow glitch. Because in this game normally you unlock a weapon every 50,000 points. But if you get too many points in any given level, like hot and heavy for example, when I believe I got 200k, you unlock 2 weapons at once. And then no matter how many points you will get in the next level, you will unlock 2 weapons again. And then the score values will go into negative. And that way you won't be able to unlock weapons anymore. I mean, there's a way to fix it, but no one really cares. So the category is just called all masks and not 100%. So we're like past the story of first protagonist. Now we're going to play the second one. To be precise, the guy we used to teleport into the elevator like few chapters ago. So he has an entirely different play style where he cannot pick up any weapons, but he has a bit clever. This is again a weapon where you don't need to time your hits. Also, he has free throwing knives of perfect accuracy, and he walks with the Graham speed, so like 15% faster. So he has these free throwing knives, and that's his only range option, so you have to like rationalize to which targets you want to use these knives against. Also, he has also in Fury he has 4 levels because he has an entire part dedicated to his playstyle, but actually like only two of the 4 levels are like proper levels because the rest is just dummy levels purely for story concluding purposes. Yeah, that was smooth. Normally it goes way worse than that. That's cool. Yeah, so as you can see, I had like a minus half a million points. So we're close to the game, and I want to check beforehand if I did collect every single puzzle piece, just to be sure, you know. I forgot one. So as I complete the level, if we have any like marathon related announcements, then this is the time. Yeah, so we don't have any, okay. Also, I'm sorry, but we have to listen for this thing again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Things happening now. Okay, so this is actually second to last level, but actually third to last level because I have to beat the final level twice. So we have another cool thingy. I have to kill him as soon as possible because, no, yes, I beat the funny, whatever. And now we have another cool thingy, which will allow me to save like 1,000 of seconds if I make it right. Okay, so that's cool. So the thing is that you get into the wall and then you turn around and then you turn it like 90-degree angle and then you punch him. The milder the arc you punch him at, the lower the chance you have to connect with the clip. But also if you overdo it, Jacket will go so deep into the wall that you won't be able to execute him and you will soft lock. Well, this is the last level and you're just doing this thingy. But this is not the time yet because, as I said before, we have to go through this thing twice. So I have to not to pick the wrong level. And we can go on to beat the puzzle. Which is just inserting the ladders in the correct places, and also I can stack these ladders on top of each other as long as they should be in correct place because that's how it works. And the password is the password is I was born in the USA. And as I've solved the puzzle, I have to play the computer. And these two conditions meet together will give me a different outcome of the dialogue. And get ready for the time. There was a final mask, by the way. 3, 2, 1, time.
GG!
Thank you. And also I have to check if I have every mask according to the categories rules. Cool, I didn't miss anything.
Excellent.
So may I know what my final time was if I didn't go overestimate actually? Because I am afraid so.
According to the time, your time was 25 minutes and 39.0 seconds.
Okay, that's cool. I was kind of afraid that I would go over that because I'm sorry, it wasn't like my peak gameplay performance today because I was missing stuff, but I hope that's fine. I hope you were actually had fun watching this thing, maybe. So
yeah, watching the chat go by, they definitely were enjoying what you were providing for them. So thank you so much for showcasing that run for us.
Appreciate it. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I invite you to continue watching the marathon because even if you didn't like this one, then probably stuff after this is gonna be better, you know. Anyway, thank you for having me. Thank you for watching this, and goodbye.
Jackal once again for that run. We will now be taking a quick break, so this is a good time. Make sure you rehydrate, stand up, take those stretches. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back everyone to Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. We are proud to be raising money for Trans Lifeline for the 5th consecutive year. Founded in 2014, Trans Lifeline is a crisis and peer support hotline run by trans people for trans and questioning callers. Calls to Trans Lifeline are fully anonymous, confidential, and use informed consent when connecting to resources outside of the hotline. Operating in both the US and Canada, Trans Lifeline needs our help to meet the ongoing demand for their services, and we hope you consider joining us in supporting their life-saving work by using the command !donate in chat. For more information, please visit www.translifeline.org. I just want to raise your attention that the upcoming run is going to be Twisted Metal by Fiendly, and we have an incentive that still needs meeting by the end of this run. The incentive is to watch the original FMV ending for Twisted Metal. We're currently sitting on $120 out of a total of $250, so we're just under halfway to meet that incentive. You have only until the end of the run to meet this, so let's get going, chat. I believe in you. Let's get this thing into the marathon. We want to see this ending. While this is being set up, I have just been highlighted to the fact that this run is a very quick one, just shy of a half an hour under the estimate, so we have very limited time in order to get this incentive met. Chat, you know what to do. Let's get these donations in and let's get this incentive met. Have a $15 donation towards that incentive from Pete the Sheep with a comment which simply says "Bah!" Yes, thank you, Pete the Sheep. You are most indeed a sheep. Thank you for your $50 towards the incentive, and most importantly, thank you for your $50 for Trans Lifeline. It really does help. I also have a $10 donation for the file name Bid War, upcoming for Peggle. There it is. It's from Aura Dragoness. We have a $10 donation. We have a new name. They have chosen the name of Furt with the comment, Furt. That's it. That's the message. That was the message. Thank you. We have a new name in that bid war now. Still leading out the front for that one, we have PB Cheetah on $101. We now have Furt on $10. If you want to contribute more names or want to vote for your favourites, please do so. But once again, reminding you, the Twisted Metal incentive, we're now at $135 out of $250. We need to meet that incentive before the end of the run, which is coming up shortly. And it will go very quickly, so let's get those donations in and let's have that incentive be part of our marathon. Once again, if you are new to the stream, welcome to Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024. My name is 12Doc. I will be your host for the next couple of runs. You're watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. In 2024, November to 13th to 19th, marked the annual Transgender Awareness Week, and yesterday, November the 20th, marked the annual Transgender Day of Remembrance. We are proud to be putting on this event in the hope of raising awareness of the issues facing transgender and gender non-conforming people everywhere. We encourage you to support Trans Lifeline and their life-saving work by making a donation using the command !donate in the chat. For more information, please visit www.translifeline.org. When following the link to that donation, remember that you can put your donation towards any of our incentives which are currently open. And at the moment, the one which is at the tip of everyone's tongue, the one for Twisted Metal, watch the original FMV ending. We only have until the end of this run to meet the incentive. We're currently sitting on $135. And we require $250 in order to have the incentive met. A lot of people have said this is incredibly hilarious, and we definitely need to see this. So come on, chat, I believe in you. We can get this incentive met. In addition to donating to help meet the incentive for Twisted Metal, did you know that your donations count towards prizes? Thanks to the incredible generosity of our Fast as Furs community, we are thrilled to offer a different assortment of prizes, as well as a unique grand prize each day throughout the event. On day 1, cumulative donations of at least $50 during the stream will automatically qualify you to win our day 1 grand prize, an analog pocket donated by Furry Logic Escape Rooms. The analog pocket is the perfect way to play all of your classic Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games in the modern age. Additional prizes are available as well if you make a single donation of at least $25. For a full list of the prizes available each day, use the command !prizes in the chat. It's win-win-win. You get to qualify for prizes, and you help us get towards our incentive. Everybody wins.